Hello, I'm Yvonne Bishop-Weston, a nutritionist from Foods for Life, and I'm going to help you to get the most out of your diet. I'm going to talk about cleansing foods. We spend lots of our times getting our body toxic and then spending certain times of year, often in January, detoxing our bodies. Obviously, ideally, throughout the year, we wouldn't become quite so toxic, so we don't have to do quite so much detoxing. But if it feels like your body is ready for a cleanse, the best way to start, the only really healthy way to start, is by looking at your bowel health first. The bowel is one of the major detoxification organs of the body. And if that isn't cleansing properly, so if you're not having a proper bowel movement every day, then you shouldn't really be supporting the liver to cleanse and detox the body, because otherwise you'll be releasing toxins that are safely stored, breaking them up and sending them in a more dangerous form down into the gut, where if your body isn't excreting them, they can get reabsorbed and you can really feel quite unwell. So when we're talking about supporting bowel health, go for the whole grain foods. Now on a cleanse, we generally prefer to avoid wheat, even if it was whole grain, bread and pasta and rice, and go much more for other varieties of whole grains. So go for quinoa, go for brown rice, go for buckwheat, but avoiding any refined carbohydrates, and also for the period of the cleanse, avoiding wheat products, which we generally have more of than we need. And wheat tends to be an insoluble fibre, and what we're looking more at is having soluble fibres such as oats and some of the other grains I've been talking about. If we have quite a lot of insoluble fibres such as wheat bran, then it does clean our digestive system, but it does that by speeding the transit time, speeding how quickly your waste will get excreted. And it's a bit like the scratchy side of a cleaning pad. It's a bit like the Brillo pad, that it just pushes everything through but not very gently. If you go more for the soluble fibres in, for instance, oat bran, then it's more like a sponge. It'll get down into the gut, it'll soak up fluids, it'll soak up toxins, and you will do a bowel movement that is much more cleansing. An essential part of any cleanse is having plenty of fruits and vegetables. Go for a whole rainbow of different colours. The vegetables contain fibre, which is going to help the digestive system have its daily bowel movement and daily cleanse. An essential part of any cleanse is to include plenty of fruits and vegetables. Really go for 8 portions a day. A portion would be roughly about the size of an apple. It would be a handful, or if it was something leafy, it would be about 3 handfuls because of the water content. So include all of the different colours, especially the red and the purple and the blue and the orange. Those are going to give you the antioxidant to support your body's health, and go for the green because they're going to give you the minerals to help remineralise you on your cleanse. There are, of course, a few things to avoid in a cleanse. We've spoken about avoiding the wheat, also avoid the caffeine, avoid alcohol, and avoid any processed foods in there as well, really making as many of the meals yourself as you can, or if you're buying ready prepared food, buying food which you can see the ingredients of. Alkalising the body is really important for a cleanse, and a really easy way to help alkalise your body is by having water which is not only filtered but also remineralised, so it does help to keep the body's pH at a really nice even alkali level. Once you've taken all of those pieces of advice on board, then you can really start to be a little bit more supportive of your liver. Again, not in an aggressive way, but starting gently to avoid having negative symptoms such as headaches and dizziness and nausea and all the symptoms that can come with too fast a detox. Some people can also get skin rashes and itching and things like that. So the next stage I would say would be to go for a green supplement, things with broccoli powder and chlorella and spirulina and some of the grasses, and these are wonderful at actually supporting your liver in a very, very natural way, especially the algae, which is the ultimate superfood, which the rest of life is based upon. And either having it in terms of a really alkalising greens mix, or having it in a chlorella, spirulina, green algae mix, or something like this, which is a combination of many different types of greens, plus the blue-green algae, plus some probiotics to further support the digestive health. You might also want to see a nutritionist about having some supplements which can be really supportive of a cleanse, but it's best to go on bespoke advice as to which one would be the best for you. Focus mostly on the whole grains, avoiding the wheat, going for plenty of fruits and vegetables, getting good quality plant protein in, getting some greens in, avoiding the caffeine, the alcohol and the processed foods, and that's how to do a cleansing diet.